in the Supra. Straight pipe sounds so good. Although just so you guys can actually hear me, we'll go ahead and shut off the car real quick. Alright, and that is massively quieter as a big old helicopter now starts making its own noise. But in today's video, we're working on the Supra, adding a little bit more red to the car. Of course, you guys have already seen I have the red ESR wheels on it, matching really nicely with the white Brembos that I've done. If you guys missed any of these videos, I'll have them linked down below. But the Supra looks so sick with the white and red combo, and I've had so many good comments. I was kind of expecting a lot of hate on it, but quite honestly, I didn't get a single hater. You guys seem to really like the red, and I love it too. I really wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit loud, and the red the combination was perfect for the car. I think it really flows together really nicely and just adds that perfect touch to the Supra. They have a nice concave design. The front one is slightly concave, but you can definitely see it. And then if we move to the rear, this thing is super deep dish. You can just see how much we have. And then we have genuine carbon fiber in the center caps. And these are the OEM tires, in case anybody was wondering. But I'm loving the look. And then on top of this whole design, I took off the bronze stripes that I had on the back when I had the bronze wheel. And along with that, I used to have bronze mirror caps to match. So in today's video, just got my package from Amazon. I'll have this vinyl linked down below as well. It was like 10 bucks or something. But this is some vinyl that we're gonna do on the mirror caps, and ironically, it is the exact same red that I had when I had the GTR wrapped. If any of you guys are new to the channel, that's kind of the design I used to have on my GTR. Just about a year ago, I had a crazy camo wrap on the GTR, which was a lot of fun. I did that here in the garage, spent about 100 hours and like 300 bucks, and we did camo wraps on the GTR and my brother's Audi R8. And then real quick, we'll just take a quick look. Got the red Brembos on the GTR. I love how it turned out. Looks so good. And then with the Supra, we got a little bit different color combo going. And this vinyl pretty much matches, so it should look really, really good. It's a satin red. I'll have this exact color linked below, but I'm excited to do this. So we're gonna take away the black and do them red. So it's kind of gonna be similar to how a launch edition car would have looked for 2020, but those ones have gloss red. This is of course a satin red, and this is a little bit darker. So if you're new to the channel, one thing that my brother and I really like showing on these YouTube videos is the DIY side of things. We like doing things ourselves on our cars, and we like showing you guys how to do things very easily for an affordable price and get a really cool result. So we like doing a lot of DIY projects, so I'm gonna actually show you how to do this, and then of course we'll drive the Supra and have some fun. And then one thing I just noticed inside the vinyl wrap, I think this actually came with a vinyl wrapping glove. This is going to be awesome to use to actually help adhere the vinyl. That way my finger isn't just sticking on it, obviously given, you know, skin texture versus vinyl. But this glove should do a good job to help push everything and, you know, really make this process go a lot easier. I just found that it was on the floor, it must have fallen out. But what I'm gonna do to start cleaning it, I'm actually gonna take the cleaner that came with the paint that I use for my brake calipers. This is basically a grease remover, wax remover, really good thing before you're gonna do any type of painting or vinyl wrapping. So I'm gonna spray it, get this thing cleaned up, and then I have my heat gun that I'm gonna use to help somewhat melt the vinyl so it really conforms to the contours of this, and we'll get this thing looking good. do a really good job. You can really press the vinyl into all these little corners and really get a perfect result. I'm loving that. And you can kind of clean it while you're at it. All right, final look now with the red mirror caps going against the wheels. I love the color. Such a really nice satin red. From the angle, it maybe looks a little bit darker since we're not face onto it, but I mean, it's definitely really close. But yeah, comment down below, what do you guys think? I'm gonna do the other side later since it is getting darker out and you know, we're losing some sunlight. But you can get a really good look at the after, the red accents, and then the before with just the black. I am loving that. I think that looks super sweet. It's still crazy how the more I drive the Supra, the more fun it really does get. Like, I can't believe just the amount of fun this car gets. Oh my goodness. And the exhaust still sounds so epic. I love it. So we have some really good lighting. Let's take a look at the befores and afters real quick out in beautiful cloudy day lighting, as you probably can't even see me because it's so dark. But let's go ahead and hop on outside. Oh, what a beautiful day in November. So here we go. We got the red on red. I love that. I genuinely love the combo. I think the color matches like 95% perfect. So there's just a really good look. Comment down below, is this too much red? Are we getting crazy? Or is this just enough? I don't think I'm gonna do the red stripes. A lot of people ask me about that. I think given the red is extremely bold comparing it to the bronze, I think red stripes right there might just look a little out of place. I don't know, I could be wrong though. I do love how all the red matches in the back, but I do think I'm going to smoke out the side reflectors, especially the front one because it's orange. Orange definitely doesn't match at all. However, I might really want to go body color. I think body colored reflectors, just getting rid of them altogether, might be the best look. And then if we flip around, I don't know, it kind of looks cool even with mix matched. But looking at the black side, doesn't look bad at all, just doesn't look, I'd say, anything extra special. But I am loving the red. This is the coolest color red I've ever seen. It's called anodized matte red, or anodized satin red from ESR. They did the custom powder coating on the RF15s. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the look. I completely changed the look of the car. And I love how we have the dry carbon on the wind deflectors too. That just really adds to it. Then we got some carbon there, and I'm loving the calipers. All right, so I think that's enough looking at the car, which I am just geeking out over it. I think the red looks amazing. We'll get one last look. I don't think I've really shown it from this angle, but you can just see how far the rim goes in. That is just such a crazy look. One last look from the front. I promise we'll get back in the car in just a second, but I love it. I think it just looks so crazy. So now let's hop inside. Car should be nice and warm for a warm start, and we'll hear the AWE exhaust. I'll leave the door open, put it into sport mode. Oh my gosh, that just does not get old ever. Wow, what do you guys think is the best sounding Toyota Supra? I think this setup might be up there with the best. And it's 70 degrees out, but I'm running the one step below the full map, so we're at like 420 wheel horsepower, just because a little bit too much power will spin like crazy. That just gets up to speed without even thinking. That's crazy. Alright, so to then talk a little bit more about the Toyota Supra in general, what kind of modifications do you guys think I should do to further the build of my A90 Supra? I did sell the bronze ESR wheels. They are being shipped to Texas, and they're going on a gray Supra. I'm really excited to see that. He's going to send me some pictures once it's all done. But the turbulence gray with the bronze, I think is gonna be a really nice subtle touch. And he just got a full exhaust for it as well and a tune coming. So his car is gonna be pretty sick. I think a carbon fiber ducktail spoiler should be a really good touch to the car as well. I think that'll just add that black on the rear end and kind of make that ducktail that you already get in the trunk just a little bit bigger. And of course the carbon will match really nicely to the vents, the side, and what I have on the steering wheel and the backs of my seats, which you can probably already see. But I think that would be just like the next little touch for the exterior. I can't really think of much more to do on the outside. I think the mirrors is the perfect touch. I am really happy with how the vinyl's turning out. And other than that, I think the exterior is pretty good. As far as modifications go, I like the car, or I like the way the car is sitting right now. It just doesn't need more power. I'm not even in the full boost map just because that last acceleration, we were spinning a little bit, even though it's 70 degrees. So I'm gonna need some wider tires to really get the use out of the power that I even have now. I think next summer, I'll probably be wearing out these tires and I'll probably be able to do at least 305s on the rear and bump it up in the front as well. But as we get going real quick, the tail end just kind of gets a little squirrely. Yeah, that was spinning 70 degrees out, we're spinning, that was third gear. Man, I love this car. I can't believe it. This car really has grown on me the more and more I've owned it and with the mods. And if you're wondering if this is a challenge getting the Supra in and out with the truck and Jeep like that, yes it is. This is the drawbacks of cookie cutter homes with way too many cars. So hopefully one of these days we'll move on to something a little bit bigger for the home, because this, yeah. Anyway, we are back home now. We'll take one final look at the Supra. So sweet, so freaking sweet. But I think that is about wrapping it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Doing a little fun touch to the Supra, adding a little bit more red to it. I think that is the perfect touch. I have seen a front splitter, like a small addition that has a red stripe on it. That might be something to do. But then I definitely want a carbon fiber lip. I think that'll just be the perfect touch. But anyways, that is about it. Vinyl wrapping the side mirrors red to match the wheels. A little fun driving it, feeling out some of the power and hearing the insane exhaust. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you guys next video.